45% of the cost of the contract has been paid. Thank you, sir.
There are questions, please. Very straightforward. Questions from members of the team? Because to complete the legislators complex.
Thank you very much, sir. It was an oversight. I couldn't mention the cost of the project at the State Assembly complex. It was awarded at the cost of 2.8 billion naira by the past administration, and about 1 billion naira was paid by the previous administration, while this administration paid 600 million naira. As of now, there is a balance of 1.2 billion naira to be paid to the contractor, with the remaining job of completing only the restaurant that costs about 50 million naira. I think that answers the question.
All sit back and discuss all the progress that's been made. Well done.
Okay. My name is Celestine Shausu, the Federal Controller of Works in NASARAWA State. This road we're standing on is Lafia Obi Away Road. Contract for this road was awarded in September 2010 and is for 7.9 billion naira. As of today, we have achieved 47% completion. Out of the 84 kilometers, 57 kilometers has been completed up to binder level. Maybe I need to explain that a little bit. This road is to be built on crushed rock base and 2 layers of asphalt. We have finished the road up to the first layer of asphalt, 57 kilometers out of the 84. And you can see the contractor is on site and is still working. We have here Engineer George, the project manager for the contractor. So the company is Triacta Nigeria Limited. So that is the position as of today. You're welcome, sir.
So you've already told everything. We are at 47. Still, we are at 70% of motorable road, new asphalt. People cannot differentiate asphalt binder and wearing. Motorable, we have nearly 70%. Hoping that, inshallah, in April 2013, we are going to finish completely the job. Sure, with your support, Honorable.
This state, you will notice that wherever you are going, you see a lot of farming, a lot of agriculture, and this zone, Lafia zone, is known essentially for yams. Most of the yams we eat in the country come from here, and I'm very sincere. Also, this zone is known for rice. Away Tunga zone, a lot of rice is produced here. If you go to Lafia, you have a multi-billion naira rice mill there, local rice, not the one imported from Thailand. This one is rich, you know, in nutrients. Then this zone is also known for sesame seed. We also produce a lot of cashew nuts here in this place. This road also leads to Azara, where you have gold deposit, which is in commercial quantity, which has not been tapped yet at all. So this is a very, very rich part of NASARAWA state. This road has been neglected for decades, and the federal government took it over as a federal road because of the agricultural as well as solid mineral potentials of this area. The road was awarded in September 2010, and I announced it at the Federal Executive Council. Let me congratulate the Federal Ministry of Works and Theatre for the great job it's done here. So far, this is one of the federal roads that has proceeded at pace. You know, the progress of work is good, And before this time, it was difficult for anybody to pass through this road. So now we have seen that about 56 kilometers out of 84 is now motorable, and people are happy here with this road. Now the federal government is doing other roads in NASARAWA state. One of the roads we'll be seeing will be the Doma road from Lafia to Doma. A lot of progress has been made, but when we reach there, I will tell you how much progress has been made. We're also going to visit Doma Dam, where we are irrigating for agriculture. Now, one of the other strategic roads we're also doing in this state is the road that leads from NASARAWA to Loko up to Weto. You saw the first phase of it in Otoko yesterday. That road, the Weto road you saw in Otoko, is going to exit in NASARAWA local government, close to Kefi. So we are now building the Oweto local road dam. I mean a bridge, very big bridge, which was awarded. A lot of progress has been made on that bridge, while the first phase of the road started from NASARAWA and the second phase is taken off from Otoko end. That's again another strategic road that the federal government is doing in NASARAWA state. The other road which we saw from Panyam Bokos with you is also going to exit in NASARAWA state at Wamba local government. But because we have visited it already from the other end, there will be no need to do a repeat visit to that road. But that is another big road that the federal government is doing in our state. We also have the NASARAWA-Ara-Karshi road, beginning from NASARAWA up to Karshi in FCT. That road is also being worked on by the federal government. So we have a lot of road projects, including road rehabilitation projects that are going on in NASARAWA state. And this road that I've mentioned to you are roads that are very, very, very strategic. And as you go there, you will see the potentials for economic transformation of this state because of these federal government interventions. Let me thank the Minister of Works, Federal Minister of Works. At least for most of these roads, I've seen a lot of progress. The only road that has become a bottleneck here, which is very painful to us, is the realignment of NASARAWA Akwanga Road, which has become very, very sad, because I was here when we made appeal for that road in 2001. I was Commissioner for Information in NASARAWA State. That road has become a very major. When we reach there, we will speak on the road. What is going on there, we are not satisfied. But for most of the other road projects in NASARAWA State, let me congratulate the Federal Ministry of Works for a good job they are doing with our contractors. And so this is the road. You can see it. You can see the work that has been done. And we are sure that the people of this state are going to be really, they will have a lot of relief. And with this, I believe that the economic transformation of NASARAWA state will take off. So the federal government is doing a lot in NASARAWA state. Now, if you go ahead, we will be inspecting some of the schools. We are doing computerization of more than 10 schools in NASARAWA state. When we talk computerization, we're talking about real computerization. We have supplied about 100 computers to each school, each of those schools, 120 computers to each of those schools to begin to prepare our children for the next phase of development. E-learning is the major issue now, and the federal government is doing a lot in this area. There are several schools. I will list them, but we will first visit one of them, and then we'll tell you the number of schools we are doing in NASARAWA state. So from here, we'll be visiting the new university in Lafia, which also was started by this administration. And you will also be visiting the Federal Secretariat, the new Central Bank complex here in Lafia, which also is proceeding apace. So there are quite a number of significant projects in this state that have been made possible by the generosity and goodwill of President Goodluck Jonathan's administration. I am happy with this road. I am happy with the progress. I'm happy with the contractor and with the Federal Ministry of Works. So if you have questions.
For Radio Nigeria. We want to find out from the contractor. This contract was awarded in September 2010. When was it due? When is it due for completion?
In September, precisely September 20th September 2010, for a duration of 2 years, and the contract expired on 19th of September 2012. The contractor has already applied for extension of time, and that is being considered by the ministry. The second aspect of the question, what was it again? Oh, okay. The cost of the contract is 7.9 billion. And how much they have received is only the contractor can tell us then.
40%, about 40%.
Tell us.
Financial difficulties, matter of budget, but we are surviving now and we are out of it. Hoping that and we'll get the completion of the financial side. We'll be able to deliver the 6 months after that time with all the financial difficulties, hoping that we'll be able to finish.
This road has received fairly good payment regime. They have received 40%, he said, of the total cost so far. And I believe that with this dry season, the Federal Ministry of Works is now releasing more funding for our roads. And also some money is coming from the SURE program for the road sector. So I believe that having gone this far, government is going to work hard to ensure that this road is completed as soon as possible.
Yes, the few sections you are referring to, we are well aware of them, and you know that is why the final layer of asphalt has not been laid. In the rainy season, a lot of water, you know, there may be places where water will go in and cause depressions. We know all those places, and they are going to be corrected before the final layer of asphalt will come on top. So be rest assured, this job you're seeing is being done to the highest standard and to specification. So you have nothing to worry about.
Job have you completed?
We have said that before, that financially the job is 47% completed, but physically they have done almost 70% of the length.
Come on, we welcome you all co-members. I'm Nigerian lobby. I welcome you. We're so happy that you came to our serving community. We just want to express our joy about the road that has been constructed. I know that's why you're here. And at least we will thank God that this road, as we're applying this road, we are so happy that we're applying this road these days. So we also want to use this opportunity to also tell the Honorable Minister that we, the co-members that are serving in Obi, we're happy to be in the community. And we also want to tell you our needs, some things. We are facing some challenges. We're also facing some challenges in our community. Also, we also want the minister to also, if there is something you have for the core members, we also like to say it.
Good afternoon, the Minister of Information. Sir, we appreciate you. We are happy to see you this day. In fact, we are privileged to see you in our midst this day. The core members serving in this local government to be local government. We are also privileged to be here because people of this place are very, in terms of hospitality, they are good. We also thank the government for the construction of this road because when we came, it was not like this. But this day, we applied these routes within the expected time. We are getting to our destination. So we are happy. We are happy. We also pray you should do more for this community, not only this community, the country at large can do more. And with the core members, we are also happy, despite us. But we pray if there's anything you can do to elevate us. Thank you, sir. I'm from Imo State. I study history and international relations. Thank you, sir.
You're a very wise girl. Okay. Opas, thank you very much. We appreciate you for coming to welcome us. And we are here on the National Good Governance Tour, which is to assess the progress our democracy is making. And I want you to be assured that Mr. President and all the governors and all the leaders of the country, we're all working hard. You should listen to me. I thought you were talking to me. I want to assure you that Mr. President and all the leaders of this country are working hard for a better future for you. That is why we have a democracy. We are moving around to assess the progress that we are making, and a lot of work is being done for your future. We are restoring the railways. By the end of 2013, the trains will walk all over the country. Yes. In addition to that, also working hard to give you better power supply. We're building 10 new power plants in the country, and we're restoring the infrastructure for deliverance of power. So a lot of work is being done. We're dredging the Niger. Some of you coming from there will be going by the river. Because we have commissioned the Onitsha port. We are commissioning that of Baro in Niger State next year. And then we'll complete that and start the one for River Benue up to Yola. So for education, we're working hard. For employment, we're employing from this year 10,000 youths in every state, and those 10,000 youths will be for each year. So we have 370,000, 36 states plus FCT, 370,000 per year. Then we'll do that for 2012, 2013, 2014. At the end of which we are going to employ about 1,010,000 youths. That is for the SURE program. For the SURE program, the revenue that is derived from the subsidy reduction that was done when you were all protesting. Now it is resulting into dividends for the youths. So let me give you the assurance that the country is on the right course, democracy. So I hope some of you, when you eventually leave, you have to work hard. Cultism must be abolished. Ethnic differences must be abolished. Religious fanaticism must be abolished. Terrorism must be fought to a standstill. But the youth must stand up for national unity, for peace, for progress, so that your future will be secure. You know, the economy is growing at about 7% now. So I believe that you will see the result of what this government is doing in the next 3, 4, 5 years. Some of the policies will take root, and then you begin to have the impact, you know, on our lives. So we're here, we keep peaceful and work hard for the development of our own communities. We thank you very much indeed for welcoming us. Thank you. Where is Commissioner for? You know what this is?
yana ba mu daɗi mun koma jin daɗi muna fata dai daga nan zuwa lokaci kankani Allah ya sa a gama lafiya Allah kuma ya albarka wanda kan rikan hanya mana hanya albarka yana dalilin Allah ya muka albarka mutane tun da kai muka kare kai albarka duka da
sai kuma zama lafiya. Wasu abubuwan da muna ji ba ma ji daɗi su ba.
Allah ya yarda.
Da ku da ƴaƴanku gabaki daya ku rike juna ku rungume juna. Duk wani abun da zai bata maku zama lafiya to duk wani abun da muna yi na ba zai zama amfani ga kowa ba. Abubuwan da muke ji daga wasu wurare Allah ya tsare su a can. Kuma ku zauna da shiri babu fitina. Ko dan kana cikin ka ya shiga wani hilan da babu ba halin da ba ji daɗin shi ba a ga hukuma. yaki zama lafiya ya zama dole ne mu yi nasara don babu ba yara mu ga ci gaba ba to Allah shi tamake mu